have a session in the morning, a session in the afternoon, and tomorrow we will have one session for Kundalini Awakening Initiation. That's called Shaktipat. We are all glad that you are here. There is one person even coming from Canada for Shaktipat. And I know there are many people here from 1 hour and a half, 2 hours, so we are very glad you are here. We thank you, John, for opening the doors for this community. John, thank you. And allowing us to have this event in his studio. We are a non-profit group from nearby New Jersey, and we have about 7 years old doing meditation. We meet every Tuesday at 7 p.m. in a temple nearby Atlantic City, and we do meditation. And there was a person that recently came to one of our Tuesdays meditation, and she was asking questions about Kundalini meditation and Kundalini awakening, like many of you may have. I know some people know a lot here, and some people, they don't. Like, I came to one of these meetings and I knew nothing. So we start talking about, and she asked, and how long did you do the Kundalini awakening? And we said, well, 5 years ago. And she said, was it worth it? And I said, it's the best thing I've done in my life. And then she said, but did you see any changes?
Okay, good morning. Thank you again for coming here. And yes, my experience, like she said, when I came first, I had no clue what was going on. But then Amit Bhai here, who runs the center there, he introduced a little bit. And I thought I could never go to Canada because Guruji was there. But if you're determined, Guruji will come to you. Okay? So he came to New Jersey and he gave us Shaktipat. After my initiation, I was going through a lot of problems. Physical, mental, emotional. But the best thing that ever happened to me is when I got initiated, in just 3 months, 45-year-old disease that I was suffering was wiped out in no time. That's my experience that ever happened to me. I shudder to think if I wasn't cured what my life would be right now. So it's a unique experience. Everybody needs to experience it. And like she said, there's no set rule guideline. This is what I experienced and it changed my life. You could experience something great too. I'm going to give it to her. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you, Kumini. But the point is, expect nothing. You are here, and that's what you have to do. Be here, and for me, and before do that, we have 2 books in English. They have many books in Gujarati, but we have 2 books in English. One is Kundalini, and you should all read this. And we also have the Ajna Chakra. We are so glad we have 2 books in English. But don't expect anything. Sometimes it's nothing, that you don't feel it. Sometimes it takes years. And for me, it put me on the path to find my true self. It was a spiritual change, very slowly, gradually, but every day I feel it. So that's the blessing I received. So we will not be here today without that selfless word from our director, Amit Patel, who is committed to reach people, to tell them about Kundalini meditation. Amit wants to transmit to everybody the blessing that he has received.
I have a small paper. I just don't want to miss anything from here. First of all, good morning everyone for coming today. It's a little bit early on a Saturday morning. Before I introduce to Guruji, I would like to take time to mention a couple of things. Because words cannot describe the bliss until you are in the presence of Guruji Vishalbhai Pandya. Born in India with a spiritual upbringing, Guruji Vishalbhai Pandya is a Siddhi yogi and a master of Kundalini meditation. His Kundalini power has been awakened since birth. At a very early age, he began his divine journey. Guruji achieved self-realization at the age of 25 in the year 2006. Guruji Vishalbhai Pandya traveled today from Canada. He moved from India to Canada. During his time in Canada, he has introduced teachings of meditation and Kundalini. He has done a lot of seminars of Kundalini Awakening in Canada and in US. Guruji has the knowledge of awakening Kundalini through the Shaktipat. In this workshop, Guruji will cleanse our chakras through prana healing energy and emit super conscious vibrations to all his disciples and all the meditators who are present in this room today and tomorrow. We are all very excited to see you experience something we love. Anyone who has met Guruji before will agree with me when I say he is the most selfless, compassionate and humble person we have ever met. He has changed my life, not only my life but also my family, my wife, my kids, my parents. We all are initiated 7 years ago, which I can see that in day-to-day life. Kundalini Awakening is a different experience for every different person. So don't compare with someone that whatever happened to the other person. It's all different for me and my family. But it is one of the best thing in the world, one of the best thing in this life, because this experience and this awakening don't come in our life more often. And especially this theory is in a balance theory, so whatever we do, it should be in balance. And Guruji does monitor that in these 2 days also. So now I would like to introduce my Guruji and invite Tom to please welcome him. Thank you. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. So now we're going to have Guruji take over and continue the morning first session. Awakening will be tomorrow. You have to be here for all the 3 sessions because it is very important to be here for the first session and the second session. We're going to have a break in the middle in the afternoon and then go for a lunch and come back again at 3 o'clock. And tomorrow same time at 10 o'clock. So I will have Guruji to continue, please. Hello.
So first of all, we will understand what we are going to do in these 2 days. What are the things which is expected from you, as well as what are the information that I will be providing. So our base is meditation. We will be learning meditation. Learning is not enough. You have to practice meditation as well, and that's why there is a 3 sessions. Because first time you might be a little bit clear, not clear, then again in the second time you do that, third time you will be quite clear, and then you have to carry on at your own. So our base is a meditation, but let me understand what we mean by yoga. When we talk about yoga, the meaning in Sanskrit, yoga means to join. The meaning is self-explanation is there, like you are joining something. But what to join, how to join, where to join, with what to join? These are the questions comes up after this word. So, the first thing we have to understand that there are two types of consciousness. The first one is a individual consciousness. The second type is which is called universal consciousness. If I say I am the universe, it's wrong. But if I say I am in the universe, then I can say right. That means the universal consciousness is not just that consciousness, but it is a consciousness of all of us together. Then only we can say it's a universal consciousness. But the problem occurs when we give more importance to our individual consciousness. We think about ourselves. We just plan our life, and then the mind come into the picture, and then it goes on and goes on. And that's why there is a need of yoga to join your consciousness with the universal consciousness. And to do so, there are the practices. There are some spiritual practices, some mantras, some meditation, some pranayams, some breathing exercises, some poses. These are the different methods that people are following. But all together, it will be going towards only one thing, that is called a universal consciousness. Now, first thing, which is universal consciousness. The second thing comes in mind when we're starting. I'm just thinking at the beginner level, so that everyone, you can understand the same way. Now the second part is, let me explain it in this way. If I am thirsty, this bottle of water valued too much to me, because I'm looking for water and I got water. This is what my thinking is. And if I drink the water, it's pure happiness. Why? Because I was thirsty. If I am thirsty, then I have to find, like I am in a problem actually. You can say I'm in problem. So I have to find my solution. To finding a solution, I have to go through number of options. I can go through the soft drinks as well. I can go through the water as well. And there are other many drinks I can go through. But if I am thirsty for water, I need a water. Whatever other things you can take, that will not help me out if I am thirsty for water. So here I am talking about the problem and the solution. There is a problem, and that's why you are looking for the solution. If you understand the problem properly, the solution will be very easy for you. But if you don't understand the problem, you are not able to get what is going on. And then, if you look for the solution, you will be coming with the number of options. Let's say, when we get hungry, our body asks for number of vitamins, number of minerals, number of stuffs which is required for my body, and that's why I am feeling hungriness. So my body is expecting, when I will be eating, my body will be expecting that I will be getting those like vitamins and those stuffs which is necessary for my survival, or which is good for me, the one I am looking for. But then the upper level picture comes in our mind. We will come with the feeling that I am hungry. I am not coming with any of the defined things that what I have to eat. If your body tell you, okay, go and eat pizza, it will not tell you, go and eat pizza. That is a basic level problem, or the problem starts from there. And from there, when it comes on the top level, you don't know what to eat. So what will be our next solution? We have to search out for the solution. And we have to search out for the solution, then we will search out for the solution what we can see. If I like pizza, my solution is pizza. If I like other things, there are many things you can see in the food market. I don't remember many things, but whatever you like, I don't care. But then you will be looking for that only. I am hungry for pizza only. Then you search for the pizza. Then you eat pizza, and then your hunger, your pain, your problem got resolved. But technically no. Why? Because if you eat pizza, it is a full of cheese, full of fat, and full of white flour, which will satisfy your hunger at one level. But after that,